Why? Coco's birthday. 5 minutes of Coco's birthday. Come on. Load quicker. Load quicker. Oh shit, the snow is gone. Wow, I actually played Animal Crossing all throughout the snowy... Well, it's not completely winter. Winter's not over yet, but... That's a first. Come on. Come on. Come on, Coco's birthday. We got 4 minutes. I need to bring a present. I got trash in my closet. Wait, I need present paper? I need a specific type of present? Oh my god, load! Oh my god! 40 seconds of loading, please. Get a goddamn gift. Hurry. Don't have much time. Where'd my stylus go? Stylus. Okay, stylus. Birdhouse. Congratulations, Coco. You get a birdhouse. How do I wrap? Okay. There's a live bird in this birdhouse. Here we go, birthday party. Got like 3 minutes of birthday party, and it's just 2 people. It's just Ketchup. Yay, you came to celebrate with me. I'm so glad you're here. We made it! Come on, Ketchup just got here too. She brought an amazing present with her. It's not required or anything, but... By any chance, did you? Yeah. A little something. I got you a real live birdhouse. Oh wait, I haven't fed that bird in... like months. I'm sorry, Coco. It might be dead. I'd like to exchange this parrot I got not half an hour ago. I just heard the best cake joke, Vine. Remind me to tell it to you on your birthday. That's not helpful. I never have birthdays. I never age. I'm an immortal character. Yoo-hoo, Vine, let's dance. We really gotta live it up in honor of Coco. I wish it was my birthday. I'm glad it's Coco's special day, but I'm totally bummed out. Promise me you'll come to my next birthday party, Vine, and bring me an awesome gift. I can get you a dead bird in a birdhouse. Birthdays mean being one step closer to maturity. Someday I want to be mayor of my own town. This birthday party sucks. This birthday party sucks. This birthday party sucks. Oh yeah. This fucking sucks. This birthday party sucks! Vine, are you going already? Fun times always seem to fly by. Thank you for coming over. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed the Animal Crossing stream. Molly, how come you're always staring at my house lately? Oh, good evening. Evening already. Where did the day go, Fernando? Well, it's kinda not even the evening, really. I've developed an interest in Feng... just Feng. Feng Shui lately. So I've been reading lots of books about it. They say lucky things will happen if you move your furniture around. To test it, I put some green items near the entrance of my room, and I really had a lucky day. I hear it's also lucky to put yellow things on the west side and red things on the east side. And the Easter bunnies is real too! And totally not in a costume. Bring me back to your party. Let me teach you the art of Feng. Finger Pappet. Do you guys want to do some birthday finger pappets? Birthday bash is the best. Is there anything else that you can tell me about your birthday? No, just another joke edging. Alright. Well, happy fucking birthday to you. Oh, hi, Scoot. Drake. What the hell? That was a weird moment. I don't think either of these ducks had planned for that. And they just got really confused, gazing into each other's eyes. Spending a long time examining. And now they're not friends anymore. Now they're done with each other. Going in opposite directions. Yo, bro, you're still going strong. Too much spiced chai, Zip Zoom. So what's up, bro? Your ordinance seems to be popular with folks here, Mr. Mayor. Everyone talks about how great it is to have stores stay open late, and it makes my... So many ducks. There's a duck in the distance, there's a duck in the foreground, there's a duck in the middle, there's a duck in the... Something that rhymes with foreground. Background. Yeah. Well, we did that one already. Shit. It seems like we don't have any events coming up, huh? When I hear something about the next event, I'll let you know. I'm a man who loves this festival, Zip Zoom. How come you're not at Coco's party? Insensitive duck. Mother ducker. Walking at night sure gets the old heart pumping. You never know what will jump out of the shadows. It's like a homeless guy jumping out of the shadows with a... I was gonna reference Always Sunny, the homeless guy's banging under the boardwalk. I was gonna say with a raging erection, but then I realized not many people would know what I'm talking about. And that isn't even really a reference. It's just me talking about homeless guys with cocks. I hear that Ketchup is thinking about moving. Well, it's sorta sad, but she must have her reasons, right? I'll try to get the whole story next time I talk to her, Quacko. What do you mean Ketchup's moving? What are you talking about? Hey again, Vine. Ganon's house seems a little bigger than mine. I hate being jealous of other people. I don't want to be a green-eyed monster. Quacko. Well, Ganon's kind of a green-eyed monster. Wait, Ketchup's leaving? I can't believe how late it is. Today was just so much fun I lost track of time. How come you weren't at the party? You were just outside the house. I think official clothing... Wait a minute. Is it possible that no one likes Coco in this town, and Ketchup, being the newer town member, was like, I'll give it a shot, hung out with Coco all day, got scared shitless by the gaping holes in Coco's face, and was like, I'm moving, I'm done, that's it, I'm out. This is my lore. Oh, I think official clothing is one of the most versatile styles. Take my canary shirt, for example. Could fit into any occasion. This is my go-to garment when I can't decide what to wear. I wish Scoot would get his fucking, clothing back. Oh, you guys cleaned up quick. What have you done to Ketchup? Hello again. You must have lots of things you want to talk about, Doyoing. If you look closely at gyroids, you'll see how much personality each of them has. Wait, are you? Are you gyroids? I think Coco has a thing for gyroids because she is gyroids. Also, I feel like there were more gyroids in this house at one point. Holy shit, it's a talking gyroid! Or as Chad is now saying, are you Goblet? Coco was Goblet this entire time. We have to talk Ketchup out of not moving. Scoot, whose house are you at? What are you doing here? Cherry's house? I know what you're doing. Playing games, Scoot? You think this is a fucking joke? Yeah, he does. It's a joke. Midnight training, you going solo, or you want a team, Zip Zoom? What you need? Check it out, bro. These clothes are easy to move around in. Athletes really should stick to sporty clothes like this. When I reported you for wearing illegal clothing, that's the outfit that you chose, Scoot. That's not official clothing of any kind. The other day I was doing this new hit a rock with a shovel workout. I hit a rock and money flew out. Seriously, I was so surprised. Oh, thanks for the tutorial, Scoot. Another thing about money, if you pick it up, try to stack it. So convenient. Hundreds of hours in Animal Crossing later.
Did you know that you could write a letter to your friend?
Nope, didn't know that, Scoot, thanks. Yo, what up? Yeah, here, I'll sit, here, look, I'll even... Come here, let's talk. Did you know that... Hey, I was just gonna say, did you know that Scoot is still giving me tutorial messages? I mean, it just, you know, it just really bums me out, Cherry, and I just kind of wanted someone to talk to, and... Well, you know, I've been going through a tough time being the mayor of this town, and... Everyone's been kind of real mean to me, and... They're just using me to, like, accomplish their goals and, like, do ordinance-related things, and... I don't know, find lost items and bury filthy time capsules. I don't know, I was just kind of hoping maybe, maybe we could, do you know how to... Do you know how to fix this? She's a cherapist. Hey, welcome to the all-night party. The password is... snooze button. Got it? What? There's no party here. How come you weren't at Coco's birthday? Hey, do you know about Bell Rock? Cherry. I just vented to you. I poured my heart out about tutorials this late in the game. I was just really upset about Scoot giving me a money rock tutorial. And now you're trying to tell me about bell rocks. We're done. Oh, they look like regular rocks. Let me guess, if you go around and hit them with a shovel, money comes out. That's cool, with a good rhythm, you say. You can combine coin bags in your pockets to keep them organized. Oh. I'll remember it. Yeah. Time to replace Cherry with Stitches. Or Patches, or whatever. I forgot the name. I guess we'll meet our new animal, Bunnelby. Maybe I'll get a new tutorial about money rocks from Bunnelby, or whatever its name is. What's your name again? Rabbite? Rabbob? Rabbillium? Oh, you have a Wii U? That's unfortunate. You know, they stopped making games for this thing. Sorry. Yeah, I know, I was upset too. Oh, Hopkins. Hey, you remember me, don't you? It's Hopkins. I was here at the campground, and then I know something important happened at the campground. Anything ringing a bell? That's right. You asked me to move in, and I did. Good times. Now that I'm here, we can hang out all the time. Yes, don't be a stranger now, Thumper. Thumper? Yeah, we gotta change that. Now, is that a button? Or is it like when you inflate a raft? Hey, what's shaking, Thumper? My outfit today is super easy to move in. And the fabric is really breathable. I think you'd describe it as sporty looking, Thumper. Hey again, Vine. What can I help you with this time? My house is cleaner than you thought it would be, right? Well, no, you just built it, like, less than a week ago. I did ask that last time. I did mention that the back of Hopkins's head looked like a raft, like a blow-up raft. It's like a blow-up rabbit. But it's just a button. I actually just did a big, clean Thumper. Wait a minute. Thank God for that comma. Because if that comma wasn't there, I'd be really curious as to what a big, clean Thumper is. It's the kind of Thumper that you don't have to wipe for. You know, and then you look and it's like, oh, this is totally clean. Ever since you made that rule about stuff staying open later, I've had a lot more chances to see shooting stars, Thumper. Yeah, well, you kinda just got here, I mean... So I don't really believe that. Do you like video game? Ever tell you about that time my little cousin texted me years ago at like 8 in the morning? Do you like video game? And then he wrote, do you make video game? Nope. No, I don't make video game. Love them 8 in the morning texts. Those are my favorite. I like that they were happening for a week straight. Those were fun. I like how everyone's saying it's so cute. But, I don't know, I mean... If... You like waking up? Do you like waking up? Listen, I get it. Kids are kids, I understand that, but... Do you make video game? I mean, look, okay. Let's just say my sleep schedule is not the same as everyone's. 4 hours into your sleeping. Right in the middle of a great dream where you're eating a nice creme brulee off of, someone's butt. I don't know. And the creme brulee is deliciously toasted. Beautiful. Yeah? Use the back of a heated spoon. And then you get woken up. What video game do you make? So yeah, I loved it. It was a good time. Hey Vine, you're doing well. I'm gonna stop complaining because I like video game. I actually do. What you're doing wandering around here late at night, that's my thing. So what's up? I went to another town the other day. Some fox dude talked to me outside the train station. Said he had a really good eye for art. Yeah, that's red. Before I knew it, I'd spent a ton of money on this crazy-looking, wistful painting. When I thought about it later, I realized I don't know anything about what paintings are worth, so I thought I'd ask, would you buy this painting for, like, 3,000 bells? Yeah, sure, why not? I have a weird feeling it's fake, but I don't really care. I just helped a brother out. Gannon confirmed for Barrett. That's what he said. He said, thank you for helping a brother out. Oh shit, here's that Ketchup rumor. Might just be a baseless rumor, but I'm a bit curious anyway. Well, we're gonna find out. Because Ketchup cannot leave. Ketchup. We're not gonna do what happened with Bob. I'm gonna make sure Ketchup tells me what's going on here. Ketchup just got here, what's the problem? What do you want to talk about? What's the word in the burb? You're not talking. Oh, you must be keeping a sworn secret. Spill the beans, Biddy. You know me too well. How do you make a garlic without a mincer? Well, first you take the blunt end of your knife, right? On flat, the side. You push down with your hand. I don't know why he says it, hand. English people don't say it like that. And then you chop it up real nice. But you put a little salt on it in between. After you crush it, salt. Then chop it up. That's how you mince garlic without a mincer. He did a thing, he did like a 10-minute Q&A, and he just did a bunch of random tips. And then he ended it with like, fuck off, or something like that, so... That was cool. Or thank fuck, I think he said. Do you think Scoot and Drake are good buddies? They seem like they would be. I mean, it's not like they're BFFs or anything, but they don't hate each other either. It's a good start. Yeah, that BFF thing would not have been in the GameCube Animal Crossing. I think they're, oh, thank fuck for that. That's what he said. Yeah, I think that they're friends. Ketchup. They were just canoodling with each other somewhere in the corner. What we got? Some trash. A nest with real live birds in it. I could put that in the bird cage for Coco. Hey, are you a citizen of this town? My mistake, how rude of me. I'm so sorry. Look at that. Look at that meats. Jesus Christ, that meat's all in there, getting hot. I bet they got like a nice dry rub on them. And yes, I know Ramsay's Scottish, but that's also British. Great Britain. If I said English before, then that was a mistake, but... I mean, he's not the most... Let's be honest here. Oh, fuck. Let's be honest here, Ramsay's accent isn't the most Scottish accent you've ever fucking heard. It's not that fucking Scottish. Gee, well, I kind of want to move around in front of Ketchup and do like a mating ritual or something. No, I just need Ketchup to like acknowledge me and be like, oh hey, I was thinking about moving, convince me otherwise. And then I could be like, alright, you got a duck that can lift twice his own weight with one flap. Alright, and if that's not enough, I can get you 1 tickets to the gun show. I know him, personally. His name is Scoot. You guys should make some, what's a sauce that you can combine with ketchup? I need a good one. Some French dressing. Or something. I don't know. No, people are saying mayo and mustard. I'm talking about a sauce that can be combined. Like the... Alright, so if you combine... No, if you combine ketchup with mayo, you get what? French dressing, that's what it's called? Something like that. Or hollandaise sauce. I don't think you use ketchup for hollandaise. Am I stuck in a time loop? I've got to break out. I mean, I like you, but it's just too much. No, there's no time loop here. I keep hearing people say that you're, like, totally a world traveler. Yep, never been outside the US. I'm worldly. Absolutely. Well, I've been to the Bahamas. And Aruba. Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda. Okay, we need to maybe have Ketchup not leave. That would be cool. But I don't know how we're gonna do that without some effort. Oh yeah. Mail. This is a warning to all animals in the town. After this date, there will be no more mail accepted. It will be tossed. I'm warning you with beans and gloves. No mail after this date. I have interest. Did Molly send me mail? Oh. 3-7 for Molly's birthday. Oh fuck, I don't think I'll be around 3-7. What's 3-7? 3-7 is... I might be around. Oh, this game is like giving me shit to do now? Fuck. Like now the game is dictating when I'm going to play. I should be around. Well, regardless, I have good news. Both Amazon and Bestby have emailed me saying that my order have shipped. So my Switch and Zelda are on the way. Still haven't found a Pro Controller, but I've kind of tracked one down. I don't know why I have this tractor. Seriously, there's no reason for me to have this tractor. Isn't this the real one? This is the Vermeer, right? So, Switchmas is on, and I can, tell you all the cool things about its battery life, and the fact that it doesn't charge fully when you're playing a game. I can tell you about its lack of internal storage, and how it's not a powerful system, and that it plays only Bappy games, plays only Bappy games. I can also tell you about the lack of, third-party support, which is a lie, but I've heard that cited as a reason why the Switch sucks. I can also tell you about how one of the Joy-Cons does not, maintain connection if you have your hand in front of it. I could tell you about all that fun stuff. But I'm gonna focus on the positives instead, and I'll tell you about the negatives as well. But I plan on enjoying it at least for a day or two before I start turning into the Grinch. You're a mean one, Mr. Vinch. I'm excited, genuinely excited for this system. But I've had my expectations tempered a bit, so I kinda know what to expect going in. I'm just really excited for Zelda. Hello. No. Well, let me go do the thing, and then I'll do the thing with, Ketchup. The, Indie Direct was really good. I didn't get a chance to talk too much about that. Scoot's staring at my house again. You see something you like, Scoot? Oh wait, that's not my house. Whose house is this? Oh, it's Coco's house. Now Scoot's staring at my house. Alright, fine, let's have a chat. Yo, we meet again, Zipzoom, what's up? Check it out, bro, these clothes are easy to move around in. But didn't we do this already? Now I'm in a fucking time loop. So, I did watch the Indie Direct that Nintendo had for the Switch. I gotta say, I'm very excited. Just the other day, I was talking about how I really wanted some strong indie support for the Switch, you know, for the portability factor. And, they really showed some great games. And I was very, interested in a lot of them. I mean, Gungeon's coming to the Switch. Stardew Valley, that'll be the first time I actually play that game. I'm gonna get the Switch version, so I can take it with me. I'm also excited about that cooking game. That looked interesting. SteamWorld Dig 2. I've played both SteamWorld games, and I love them. They were really good. So, I'm very excited for SteamWorld Dig 2. That game is gonna be cool. Wargroove is basically Advance Wars with dragons. That's awesome. A bunch of other ones, too. Like, even the Blaster Master game looked really good. So I gotta give them credit. They definitely focused on the indies. Some of them have HD Rumble! Which I don't really care about, but maybe I will. Maybe the fact that every Joy-Con comes bundled with 3 ice cubes is really gonna be just this amazing, life-changing thing. Trying. It's not recognizing. So, yeah, the indies looked good. There were some cool ones announced, and, There's some stuff that I don't remember the name of, but I thought it looked pretty decent. Like, I'm actually impressed with the level of support that, that's there for the indie titles, and so that's definitely gonna carry the Switch through 2017 for me, during the drought of AAA stuff. I hope those ice cubes don't melt, though. I've played SteamWorld Heist, yeah, that game was awesome. Hi, Duck. Do I sound just like Pate or what? Or is it Pate? Give me something! Alright, let's see. I've got it. Please accept this rocket. Fuck yeah, I just got a rocket from a duck. Ducks give the best gifts. This is true. This is lore. Yeah, this duck rocket is red and corkscrew shaped. I'm so sorry. I mean, it doesn't really belong up here, let's face it. This is already space. This could be on the floor, like, below. Then again, neither does a giant space ant. So I'm not feeling too weird about this rocket being up here. Yeah, I'd say if anything is anachronistic to the design choices I'm going for up here, it's definitely the giant ant. But... let me take you on the rocket ship. That's the rocket that took humanity to the moon. No fucking shite! That sounds good. Saturn V. That's the Saturn V! No fucking shit! Alright. You suspicious ducks, Molly's always in front of my house when I start the game, and lately Scoot has been, like, on this staring... like, rampage. Molly, what's your problem? What's your problem? I hear you're a bit of a world traveler, Vine. What are you talking about? I'm not, though. I think it's like a code word. Like, that's the sentence that, if I hear it 3 times, it summons Begul. Are you moving? Are you moving? Are you moving? Hello? Witness me! Ketchup will probably be gone by the time I stream this next. Here's the time loop thing again. Ketchup is the only one aware. On days like this, I really should be skipping around town with some hot cider. Are you... But that doesn't answer the question. Are you moving? Oh well. If anything, I'll just, you know, get a card going. Ketchup could come back. That's the best way to keep all of your villagers that you don't want to leave. What's that? Oh, you're leaving? A day later, you summon them back. And they have a fresh memory. It really is just like Westworld. They have no recollection of their time here. They're basically a brand new villager. Which leads me to believe that there are clones. There's a stream I did of Animal Crossing City Folk years ago, where I visited Dem's town, and his entire town was just Scoots. Every single member of his town was Scoot. It was amazing. Unfortunately, the footage is all gone by now. Well, here's the thing. If a villager dies, I can actually... I can actually bring them back, right? I have the ability to influence life itself so that I can bring them back. So, what I could do, if Ketchup, say, leaves or, I don't know, dies, I could bring her back. Hello, Ketchup. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. It's a Sith legend. Darth Plagueis was a Dark Lord of the Sith. So powerful and so wise, he could use the Force to influence the midichlorians to create life. He had such a knowledge of the dark side, he could even keep the ones he cared for from dying. The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural. He became so powerful, the only thing he was afraid of was losing his power, which eventually, of course, he did. Unfortunately, he taught his apprentice everything he knew. Then his apprentice killed him in his sleep. Ironic. He could save others from death, but not himself. What'd you think of that, Ketchup? So, in other words, you can't leave. Has it been 1,000 times already? Infinity times? Number exceeding brain capacity. Well, when you get tomatoes in your brain, there's no room for anything else. I know this is totally out of the blue, but have you ever dreamed of becoming a star? No, never. Oh, really? That's great. Then you could be my #1 fan when I'm famous, Biddy. Ketchup the pop star. Tell me, Ketchup, are you aware of the dark side of the Force? Hey Molly, I was kinda hoping Ketchup would do that. Yep, I'm interested in buying an Astro bed for $2,500, sure. Yeah! Yeah! No, do it! Give it to me! Yeah! Yeah! I never said this was gonna be a good stream. I never said this was gonna be a good stream. There were no promises. All it says when you join is you must be 18 plus. However, the humor is more geared towards, I'd say, 12 plus.
Hello, I got 12 years old. I here to watch the stream. Now I'm about to Parliament put the cream.
There's no, like, disclaimer or message saying, hello, you've entered a contractual agreement. This will be a quality stream. With jokes that are not obvious, easy, and incredibly stupid. Hello, you've purchased the executive version of the Vinesauce stream. Welcome to a stream of luxury and maturity for those with class. Might as well be sleeping on the sun. See, I told you it's garbage. This is fucking complete shit. So I'll ask you one more time if you've ever heard the tragedy. Alright. Let's do some dying. Oh boy! Didn't we fail? Yeah, we failed last time. I think we just had the wrong party. And I was very close to succeeding, but there was some bullshit. Some bullshit is a great way to describe anything. I recommend it. So if you're ever, you know, at a loss of how to describe something terrible. Oh, I'm out of batteries. No wonder. This thing is running. Oh my god, I'm using Sony batteries in the Nintendo card reader device. No wonder. It's rejecting the Sony batteries. Oh no. Do I have batteries? I do. Let me just take it out of my magic wand. Be right back. 1 second. On a meme overload tonight. I don't know if I should apologize. I don't think I want to. Shit, I can't find the batteries. I can't hit the I can't find batteries, so I brought my mandolin instead. So. Yeah, so batteries are gone. I had a whole fucking... I had an ass load of batteries, they're totally gone. I don't think it's in tune. Not in tune. That's a shame. Well, I was playing a video game a few minutes ago, wasn't I? Wow, this is how little I care about my audience now. Huh. I like this. I like this newfound freedom. Yeah, I just don't think I care anymore, really. I give you the Mandolin, I give you the memes. I don't care! I had batteries, though. That's the crazy thing. I had a whole fucking box of batteries. I had like, one of those big variety bundles. No, there's no variety bundles of batteries. Maybe there is, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Right? I'm talking about, I got like, you know, the metric fuck cunt of batteries. Well, I found, like, some batteries. I think they're old. I think they're old and shitty. But I might be able to, like, kind of just get enough juice out of them. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can get some juice. Alright, here, I'm ready for juice. Let's do it. Got enough juice. Alright, this will give me more time to find my actual batteries. I think these batteries are old and decrepit. And probably leaking acid. But it's fine. Oh, God, this team already. I'm just doing random. Anacati is very disappointing in general. Come on. Come on. It was the last random card. Huh. Did we run out of electricity? Oh, suck. Alright. I wasn't gonna say anything weird. No, sir. I don't like it. Speaking in memes and platitudes. What the fuck? The light is still on, so I mean, clearly there's juice. We've got power. Oh my god. I'm just gonna go back to playing Mandolin, because that's fun. I haven't done that in a while. I was trying to play that White Stripes song from their last album. I couldn't. Could not connect. I've got enough power. There's a light. There's a light. Come on. Come on, go through. Go through. Don't be a bitch. Please, there you go, please. Oh, fuck. Shit. Alright. Tunnel. Headlong. Fish. This is not a good team in my reckoning. Oh. Oh. Do we want to dig a tunnel this soon? No, I don't think we want to do that, because then there's no point, you know, what's the point? We can't see anything. You know, if you're gonna do a tunnel, you gotta make sure you got some vision. So, as soon as we get up to that tower, then maybe we can start talking about tunnels. Nice, trash turn that was. Toxic snake, not just any old snake. This is a snake that could fuck us up and poison us. Joy! True story, mandolins are tuned like violins. It's E-A-D-G from right to left. It's a little different than guitar, you can't quite make the same chords. You have to learn a whole different set of chords. And it's a little strange that. Also, I can confirm that mandolin has snuck its way onto a song or two on this next album. It's a fun instrument, and it sounds really nice. I wish it was in tune, but I'm too lazy to tune it. It's 8 strings of tuning. Yeah, it's a shame, really, because one day I'll tune it. Today's not that day. So it's just gonna go back next to the bongos in the specialty instrument area, from which no instrument returns. It's like, oh shit, we need a bongo for a minute. Alright! I'm not liking those odds, but I'm gonna take them. Because, god damn it, Anicotti is gonna do something useful today. Alright, at least we're not stung. Can you tune it by ear? A little bit. I can tune a guitar kinda close, based on the song Wish You Were Here. Because I know, like, what it sounds like to start, but I also, this headlong charge is not gonna work, is it? Yeah, good job, buddy. But no, I generally can't really tune that well by ear. It's kinda close, but microly off. It's micro off. I did not go to Juilliard. I do not have perfect pitch. I cannot read sheet music. I'm sorry. I do not know the circle of fifths. Yes. Oh. 50-50 on fighting the centipede. I'm just gonna run away. I know what the circle of fifths are. I understand the idea of it. I in my time, encountered a lot of snobbery about things I know and I don't know. Meanwhile, you know, my opinion is, if you do that, I think you're amazing. And I'm, like, in awe of your skill. If you know how to read sheet music, and if you're, like, a really proficient and fast, like, transcriber. If you know all your theory. I think that's amazing. But, I mean, for people that don't know it, that doesn't make music mean any less to me. You know, so when people give me, like, snobby attitudes about it, and I've had it a little bit here and there, I've always, felt like crap. You know, it's not a nice feeling. But it happens from time to time. Not too often, just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. I've dug too many tunnels in a row. Shit. How many instruments can you play? Well or poorly? Because if we're talking about poorly, then I've got a few. Well, none. Decently, guitar, bass. Alright, that's the wrong character to go down. Whoobs. This character should have gone this way. I can play a little keyboard, I can play, you know, guitar, bass, mandolin, that kind of stuff, because they're very similar. I don't know mandolin, like, all the chords, but I can kind of figure it out as I go. Synthesizers, like keyboard, basically, but yeah, stuff like that. I could play the bongos a little bit. I could play drums, I could hold a steady beat, I could do some fills, but I'm nothing special. I have good timing when, like, once every year, it seems like I have good rhythm. But, I don't have a drum kit, so I can't practice at home. God damn it. Yeah, kazoo. Kazoo's easy. This is bad DIE. This is going really poorly, as I suspected it would. Let's talk a little bit about... So we talked about the Nintendo indie games on the Switch, which some of them looked pretty cool. I'm very excited about SteamWorld Dig 2. I'm excited about Blaster Master. I'm excited about the Advance Wars game War Thunder, Warcock, something like that. I'm also excited about Gungeon on Switch. I might not get it, actually, so never mind, I'm not excited about that, but I am gonna get Stardew Valley on the Switch and play that game for the first time. So, pretty good little selection of games, I'm interested. However, the game I'm most excited for is actually Turoc 2, because I am stupid. I'm serious, by the way. The trailer for Turoc 2 dropped. And it's not a remaster, necessarily. It's like the Turoc- people were expecting, like, full HD graphics, brand new Turoc experience. Not really. It's actually just the N64 version. Wow, you suck at digging, huh? Alright. Anacotti's a useless team member. And we're out of food and dead. 3 days. That's all it took for this team to be booty blasted. Fuck yeah. Putting the die in DIE. Alright, let's do it again. This time with a different team, if I have enough battery power to make this happen. Because that was... well, that was some bullshit. Oh, it's not an amiibo. Oh. Tell that to Gale. Gale the snail. Could not connect. Are you fucking berserking me right now? What are you talking about? Not recognized, it could not connect. Alright, Gale. You're in. You're Rhine. Unbelievable. Alright, then we got Digby. Okay. We'll go for one more rando. I don't know who this is gonna be. Hopkins. Oh, alright. Well, we got two sleepy. How do you throw Hopkins in the trash? I don't want multiple sleep. You know what? Yes, I do. One sleep, the other goes. One sleep, the other goes. So it'll be like a rotation of sleep. This might be bad. Alright, but Gale is gonna sleep. Gale the snail. So as I was saying, the Turoc remaster isn't really so much a remaster as it is... they took the code and they put it into a different engine to make the game run better, you know, with like... the problem with Turoc 2 was the frame rates and the fog. Fixed. That's now not an issue. And the controls were an issue too. Now it's got PC controls, so it's basically Turoc 2 as we remember it, but it plays better. That is a godsend. It also has another improvement where you can... apparently you can warp to any save point you've accessed already. That's gonna help tremendously with backtracking, because that game is labyrinthian. It's massive. There's so much, like, to explore. There's so much shit to do, and there's a lot of backtracking. So you can actually... In the remake, you can actually go back to save points, so that's gonna help. It has online multiplayer, including the monkey mode. You can even play as a fucking raptor in multiplayer. I really loved Turoc 2, but it definitely had its problems. Now it doesn't have problems anymore. It just looks like shit because it's 20 years old. What's weird about this for me is, well, 19, right? 19 years ago? Wait, am I thinking? So 1998, right? Yeah, so 19 years ago about. 18 and a half. The thing that's interesting for me is that I couldn't wait for Zelda Ocarina of Time and Turoc 2 to come out all those years ago. I was hopelessly excited for those games to come out. And now it's happening again. The Turoc series hasn't really evolved a whole lot. But at least Zelda is now completely different. So I will be streaming Zelda, and then when I get back from PAX, I'll be streaming Turoc. It's pretty strange how things like that work out. I did play Turoc 3. I thought Turoc 3 was surprisingly good. It was more like Half-Life. It was more like... it was more streamlined. Just run. Just run from this, come on. You got this. Are you gonna finish Zelda? Yeah, I'll finish Zelda. I plan on doing a full stream of Breath of the Wild. Whether or not I do all of the side stuff on stream, that's a different story, but I will attempt most of the side stuff, and I will also, like the important side stuff if there is any. And I'll also do the main storyline. So that's gonna last until, like, way after PAX, like... So... Zelda's gonna be out. And I'm gonna be away next weekend. So, there's gonna be like 4 or 5 days where I just won't be streaming. A little inopportune. So, definitely excited for Turoc. There's even a new game mode for multiplayer, so I mean, it looks like a pretty straightforward port. It doesn't look like it's gonna be anything overly new and exciting, but just for faithful fans of the game, it's gonna be what you remember, but more playable. So I'm really excited for that. There's also another thing. Oh, the Alien Covenant trailer I wanted to talk about. I guess... Huh. This is not going well either. I liked the Prometheus trailer when Prometheus trailer came out, so we all kind of know how that went. Prometheus was just okay. I mean, that's the general consensus. I'm sure some people hated it, some people loved it, but a lot of people, myself included, kind of just thought it was okay, but it had really dumb, stupid shit in it. I think the Alien Covenant trailer actually looks a little bit better. I think it's gonna be a better movie. Based on the trailer. That's my guess. If I'm wrong, stick a needle in my eye, but I would very much like for it to be a better movie. And I think, it was a really good trailer. It was a really solid trailer. So, yeah, I mean, it looks great visually, and I do like the cast. And I think the good aspects of Prometheus are coming back. So I have a feeling it's gonna be a pretty interesting movie. At least in terms of just, like, pure, you know, not psychological, I wouldn't even say that, but, like, just pure, like, as a horror movie, as fucked up sci-fi aliens go, I think it's gonna be good. I have a feeling the characters are gonna be really flat. That's the thing I'm worried about, because Prometheus kind of suffered from that. But I just think that, the trailer got me kind of excited, where I wasn't overly excited. That trailer kind of put me in a better mind space, or headspace for it. Mind space? That's not really how you say that. So yeah, it's pretty exciting to me. I'm wondering what year it is. Because we got Blade Runner coming out this year, we have a Star Wars movie coming out this year, we have an Alien movie coming out this year. This is a really strange time for people who like 80s, and a Predator movie. Jesus Christ, I mean, I've been hitting the nostalgia pretty hard. Like, the nostalgia pipe has been overly smoked, and there's only resin left in it. I did, Banjo-Kazooie. I'm doing Time Splitters at the moment. I did Mario Land 2. Fucking Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. So I've been hitting the nostalgia peace pipe with video games. So now movies are really, like, just going back to the early 80s for some reason. I'm not really totally opposed to it, as long as the movies are good. Or we're officially out of ideas. Oh yeah, and Ren and Stimpy too. Ukulele, I am not as excited for after watching that trailer. Or, they didn't release a trailer, I'm sorry, it was like 10 minutes of gameplay in the casino. And I mentioned this on stream, it had some things in it that kind of made me a little worried about the game. So yeah, I'm not 100% about Ukulele at the moment. However, I'm still gonna get it. And I'm probably gonna stream it. And I'm optimistic. Very optimistic, but a little concerned. Looks a little empty and unfinished, if you want a more detailed analysis. And it wasn't finished. I mean, maybe the footage was, like, this close to being the final version, but it seems like, it needed a little bit more. There were some things in it that felt like the sound design was a little off, too. So, yeah, I mean, I'm nitpicking, absolutely. But I'd rather nitpick, you know, to temper the expectation. And that way when the game comes out, if it's better than that, I'll be pleasantly surprised. So, yeah, I'm excited for Ukulele. Alright, well, this is going well. Wow, Gale. Gale the Snail is no longer Gale the Snail. Gale is fucking awesome right now. Thinking of watching Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? Yeah. I like the first movie well enough. I have a friend that drags me to, superhero movies. Well, I wouldn't say drags, it's usually a willing... You know, it's not always that it happens, but it's usually pretty willing. I like me a big dumb superhero movie every now and then. They're fun. And I'm going to see Logan tomorrow night, and that's not even really the same type of big dumb superhero movie. There's not a single city that gets destroyed. So I'm really excited for that one. I want to hear Patrick Stewart curse and say stupid shit. My name is Joe Logan. I'm played by Hugh Jackman, and I have Patrick Stewart's voice. So I'm gonna take, a moment, right? And I'm gonna place my bets on what I think is gonna be the best of the movies that's coming out this year. Because we've got- I listed a number of movies from some of my favorite film properties. I'm a big sci-fi fan. I love Alien, I love Star Wars, I love Blade Runner. Predator I'm kinda give or take with. I like it. I like it, but I'm not, like, in love with it. But of those movies, I would say that I think the best one in terms of quality, like, let's just say- alright, let's not even do that, let's just say Rotten Tomatoes score. Right? Let's go for Rotten Tomatoes. I think Rotten Tomatoes score, Blade Runner is gonna just narrowly edge out Star Wars. Because the director, Denis Villeneuve, is amazing. And I think that dude's really gonna- he's working with the right people. So I think Blade Runner is gonna be just like a fucking fraction ahead on Rotten Tomatoes. I think Star Wars is gonna be good. Yeah, fuck Rotten Tomatoes, I agree. However, just for the sake of argument. So yeah, I think Star Wars is gonna be good because, again, Rian Johnson's an amazing director. I think critics are gonna have problems with it because it's gonna be too weird and too different from Star Wars. The last movie was criticized for playing it too safe. I think this one's gonna go in some weird directions and critics aren't gonna like it. And I also think then, the Alien Covenant movie is gonna be like in the 75% range. And Predator is gonna probably be- Shane Black is pretty good, so I think Predator's probably gonna just be real close. Either it's gonna be real close to Alien, or it's gonna be like 40%. Oh, the net finally broke. Fuck. That net was- can we have a moment of silence for that net? Cause that net, like, just was the MVP of this team before Gale even was. Wait a minute. Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes maybe isn't the best- maybe I'm thinking of Metacritic. Maybe Rotten Tomatoes isn't the best way to go about this. You know what I mean? Because it seems like a little... I don't know. Yeah, I'll stick with Rotten Tomatoes for now, but I doubt that's gonna have any real relevance on anyone's life. So I'll tell you what. I'll just say in terms of me, a year from now, after I've seen all 4 movies, I'll probably have liked Blade Runner the best, and then Star Wars will probably be right behind it. And then Alien, then Predator. That's gonna be my list. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Now the real question is, I wonder if Blade Runner is going to end up being anywhere near as good as the original. But that's the funny thing about Blade Runner, that's a very highly subjective movie. There's a lot of sci-fi fans that I know that hate Blade Runner because of its pacing, or because of its, like, just not really much of a action story. It's not Indiana Jones, it's not Star Wars, it's just its own weird thing. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna build a slingshot this time. The director's cut is godlike for Blade Runner. I disagree. I think it's good. I think the final cut is godlike. That's the one that Ridley put out on the Blu-ray. It's really... like, that's the definitive edition, as far as I'm concerned. And it looks amazing. Dear God, I can't believe how well that movie... like, Ridley, the way he shot it. You watch that shit on Blu-ray, it's like, wow, this does not look like a 1980s movie at all. Everything's, like, just perfect. The thing that gives it away is actually the sound. Like, when people speak, it's very clearly... like 80s microphones. It's not... yeah, it's a little bit rough. But you kinda... oh, fuck. Alright, well, there's no point in trying to take Gale over there now. If Gale started over there, that would have been helpful, but now we just have to try to get to that part of the map slowly. That's a shame. And Hopkins really... there's no point to even have Hopkins move anywhere. It's just sleeping would be the best. I think we're gonna probably get a Star Wars trailer for, the... what, April? Or May the 4th? Is that what they do? Yeah, I have a feeling we'll get one then. There's no big events, right? Like, don't we get- shouldn't we get a teaser first? Or do you think they're just gonna drop a trailer? May the 4th. So stupid. Celebration in April? Oh. That's a thing. So yeah, maybe we'll get a teaser then, and then we'll get like a legit trailer in the summer. I think that's how that's gonna go. And I think we'll probably end up getting like a full Blade Runner trailer. So we already got the teaser. Alright, Digby. Have fun in that hole. We already got the teaser, so we'll probably get the trailer to that. Probably in the next few months, I would say. Maybe month or two. And we just got Alien Covenant. When is the Alien Covenant even coming out? At this point, I'm just rambling. But I like... as much as I hate movies, I like them too. Oh, it's coming out in May? Alright. Well, Blade Runner is like end of the year. Star Wars is like December. I don't even know when Predator's coming out. I mean, I'm guilty. I'm definitely guilty because notice I'm not talking about any original concepts for movies. Like, I'm not talking about like some fucking arty French film that has no association with a prior franchise. I'm guilty. Well, I'm not even talking about any movies, like, I don't even know what's coming out that's original this year. I have no idea. I did see Arrival. That was good. Oh, Get Out. Yeah, I do want to see that. People told me about that the other night, and I was really interested. John Wick 2 I haven't seen. I mean, it's based on John Wick 1, but it's almost original. Cars 3. Why are people talking about Cars 3? Jodorowsky's newest film? What the fuck? He's making movies still? No. I've only seen Holy Mountain from him. Thumb Wars? No. So Digby will go... down. Oh my god. This is why it's good I built a slingshot. Even against a scorpion. Like, even with a slingshot, chances are only 50%. Oh, eat a dick. Yes! Apparently saying that you should eat a dick to a scorpion will kill the scorpion. God, why is this stupid minigame so goddamn entertaining? Well, I think for me... I just asked my- wow, look at that. Gale is just hacking. It's still- this minigame is still entertaining, but it also gives me a chance to just bullshit, which I like. I get to do my podcasts kind of nonsense. Not really even podcasts, I like to do my stream of consciousness. And just talk about movies and unrelated things while I play this. It's kind of like... just tradition at this point. I don't want that. Thumb Wars is Star Wars with thumbs. Okay. No, we did music already. No, how cold. Sorry. Music started this. Movies. We covered movies. We're good. We're up to date on movies. Music. I talked about mandolin and tuning and stuff. We talk about food. I made a pretty good thing the other day. I didn't talk about food, but I've been cooking this week. And I kind of made my own thing the other day. Rib tips. That were like dry rubbed. With broccoli, potatoes, carrots, and onions, and oil in the oven with a little bit of garlic powder. Salt, pepper, yeah. I seared the rib tips a little bit on the stove, on the stove, and then I put them on the vegetables, let them oven, and it was amazing. In fact, Mike was over yesterday for a little bit, and he tried some. He said it was good. Do we need another net? Yeah, we're gonna do the golden net this time, because why the fuck not? Again, a simple, very simple recipe. It wasn't really anything special. I'm just experimenting and just trying to- I gotta be honest, since I've been eating more home-cooked, like, food, like stuff that I've been making, avoiding quick food, like avoiding sugary drinks, like, even a little bit. But since I've been doing that, I feel at least 15 to 20% better. Like, I'm still not running at peak efficiency. Those days are long gone, and I don't work out. But I'm definitely, just more energy. Feel better, you know, like, it's not, I don't feel like I need to take a nap. Like, remember those naps I was telling you guys about? Nope. Don't need them. I've been waking up a little earlier, too. Like, I just feel better in the morning. Need coffee less. It's fucking weird. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe it has to do- I'm eating more vegetables and, like, cooking them, and I'm buying them fresh. Like, I'm not buying, like, ass vegetables. So it's real. I'm not, like, saying go vegan. You know, if you want to, great. I don't really care. Do what you want. But, I'm saying that fresh veggies actually, you know, cause I'm an old man now, you know, I'm 31. So, I know people are gonna roll their eyes after I say that. Dude, you're not old, but I am. And I also feel like... Oh look, I got more honey. Oh, that golden net is very interesting. It's the first time I've had one. No more Oreos. I don't have any more Oreos. I'm not eating any. I'm very, very carefully avoiding sweets. Like, a cookie every now and then. But I will say that, yeah, as I lose efficiency, as my motor begins to degrade, and I'm no longer in my early 20s, I've noticed an actual difference in how I feel and my energy levels just by eating, well, just by cooking more and eating fresh vegetables. So, that's really what I want to say. I still eat lots of meat, though. Sorry. Can't help it. It's great. It's fucking delicious, yeah? Oh god. Yeah, see that steak? Oh fuck, it's like a hockey puck. Don't cook it that much, you fucking donkey. Rare or medium rare. That's it. But you know, less of that, and more of them veggies, and I'm like, wow. It's good. It's good. I think the real, issue for me was, like, cooking was always an interest, but I just didn't know where to begin. And I'm also a lazy fuck. And lately I don't really have a lot of time, and I'm not home a lot. But I figured, let me actually pursue this, and, you know, spend time cooking. And it worked, but you can actually get pretty decently healthy stuff kinda cheap. I think that's kind of a fallacy. People say like, oh, I can't eat for cheap, so I just get McDonald's. I get McBag bombs. And I don't know if that's necessarily true. I think you can eat pretty healthy on a fairly modest budget. That's my interpretation. I mean, the other day I went, like that meal I told you about, that I made, was like $8. And it was for 2 people. Time issues that prevent cooking. I know. No, I know. I have, a very great deal of sympathy for people that don't have the time to cook. I get it. I didn't. I still don't. Sometimes I can't. Oh, come on. Yo, Gail's hacking. That's all there is to it. $8 meal versus $1 cheeseburger. I don't know if a $1 cheeseburger is gonna, like, fill you up completely, though. You might need, like, 2 or 3 $1 cheeseburgers. Oh, and I have, just to let you know, all that stuff I bought for $8, I have leftovers of. I didn't use all my vegetables. So I could make the same thing tonight, just without rib tips. Bell ends I could use to replace the rib tips. Or you could just go to Taco Bell. That shit's real good for you. What if vegetables disagree with my taste buds and make me gag? Oh my god. Well, here we finally hit the point where I know I can no longer relate to the Sunny Jims in chat. Because I used to be that. But slowly, my palate began changing a bit. And the vegetables that used to make me gag no longer do that. Like, that's just a thing that comes with time, I think. Or if it doesn't come with time, then that's cool too. I'm just kind of sharing my experiences. And I'm not saying everyone has to have the same experiences and thoughts about this stuff. You know, I believe heavily into each their own. But when it comes to stuff like, you know, stuff you like to eat. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I was convinced that I liked tomatoes because we grew tomatoes in the backyard, right? And I wanted to, like, really, I enjoyed growing these things. So, I was like, oh, I eat tomatoes now. And then I'm eating, like raw tomato. And that story ends with barfing. You don't want to hear the rest of it. Turns out I didn't like raw tomato. Turns out I still don't like raw tomato. Only if it's on like a burger or a BLT and it's cut really, really thin. Yeah, we'll catch up on sleep again. So I gotcha. I feel you. There's still stuff I can't eat. I don't know what the fuck spinach is all about. I don't like kale. Bok choy is pretty good. I had that today. That was interesting. But I don't really... I don't love it. Kinda just tastes like a weed. But kale for me, like, maybe I talked about this the other night, maybe I cooked it wrong. It just tasted like gym socks. Fucking hated it. So I just eat green beans and broccoli and, like onions and stuff and carrots. I like those. Those are probably my favorites. Soybeans? I don't know. Cherry tomatoes? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm willing to try some things with food. I'm not really willing to try, like, raw meat or anything like that, but I'm definitely willing to try certain veggies. But if it really sucks, it just really sucks. Capers are good to cook with. What else? Not really crazy about artichoke. Someone mentioned artichoke. Someone mentioned asparagus. And not really into asparagus. I could eat it, but I don't love it. Would you eat human meat if no one would ever find out? It depends on what the situation was. If it's a really, really desperate and drastic situation. Wow, look at that. 2 days left. Just managed to make it. That was actually a surprisingly effective team. We covered most of the map fairly quickly. And I think the reason for that is taking turns with sleeping kind of really works. Because you can go a long distance in one direction, and then you can scout around with the other person. If you have 3 people, sometimes you end up just going over the same ground over and over again. So, I almost feel like this was a pretty... I mean, granted, it took a while to get to the pieces and to build the raft, but... not too bad. Pretty decent team. I never really answered the cannibal question, and I never shall. Alright, so that's your DIE with completely unrelated and random discussion topics. Hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna do Time Splitters 2 in just a minute. Do I eat fish? I don't eat fish. I've had fish. I am trying to eat more fish. I've definitely had... I've told this story a bunch on stream, I'm not gonna tell it again, but I had some bad experiences with fish when I was a kid. Turned me off to it, and... I don't eat it. I did have swordfish fairly recently at a really good restaurant, and I thought it was pretty decent. But I guess it didn't really win me over enough to say, I will eat swordfish all the time. And I had the spicy tuna roll. You know, sushi. So yeah, that's something I don't really eat at the moment, but that could change. I'd rather eat human flesh. God damn it, Ketchup. So, are you moving or not? Ketchup is avoiding the topic. Alright, fine. Just let the chips fall where they may. Do you have certain vitamins as substitutes? I do take a daily vitamin. I've been taking them for about 2 months now. I don't know if they helped, or if it's me changing my diet a bit. The energy level has increased. I'm still a piece of trash, I mean, let's face it. I'm still garbage. Oh, garbage is how a lot of people here in New York, like, and in my family, pronounce garbage, by the way. Garbage. Garbage. Yeah, it's just a random multivitamin. I think it's bullshit. I've heard lots of people say that vitamins are scams and you just piss them out anyway, so I don't know. I'm sure there's some benefit, but I have not done the research. I've not attained my PhD in vitaminology, but, yeah. Garbage. Garbage. Alright, well listen, Ketchup may move. I just don't know. Hey, check out this guy. Like that? One day. Not today, but one day. It's called Vitology. That's a Pearl Jam album. What about fish oil pills? Well, what about snake oil? Because I love snake oil. That's what I take. By the way, can we just talk about this for a minute? I don't know how serious Nintendo was. This is a GDC panel that they showed at their Breath of the Wild presentation, talking about, like, the game's development. And they showed some directions that they were trying to take Link in. This has got to be a joke, right? Like, because I don't know the context of this. I don't know if there was laughter. I don't know if they presented this in a jape-like fashion. But I really love the Link with, like, the guitar and the Triforce pick. It's just unbelievable. This is definitely just like... You know what this is? This is Vinesauce art at the end of a stream. Someone's just having a laugh, really. Having a chuckle. I do remember the rumor of future Zelda, which we never quite got. And I know there was the UFO. They were thinking about Hyrule being invaded by UFOs. You know what's weird about that is that it's not weird, because it's already fucking happened. Majora's Mask, you repel an alien invasion, and that's one of my favorite parts of that game. So, oddly enough, I think I'd be okay with some kind of alien thing, as long as it was handled correctly. I think, also, Zelda is a series that is 30 years old. Let's say Nintendo's making Zelda games another 20 years. We're gonna get something real fucking weird. Eventually. So, I don't know, I mean, brace for future Zelda at some point, or... just something that's gonna piss off everyone. Remember when Wind Waker was announced and everyone was like, Zelda, it's trash, it's garbage. Well, yeah, where's Adult Link? Yeah. And then other people were like, may I interest you in a nice egg in this trying time? We'll be right back. I don't know what point I was trying to make. We'll be right back.